end of the month webinar. Can you please put in chat if you can see me, if you can hear me well? For those who are here for the first time, on a GoToWebinar control panel, you have you would be able to see chat window where you can put your response, and I would really appreciate if you guys you're perfect. If you guys can respond, and when I ask the questions, it's important to have some dialogue, not just me talking to myself. Amazing. Oh, we have lots of people today. So how are you feeling? Perfect. Welcome for today's webinar. I will share with you today lots of news. We have some amazing promotions. This webinar also will be recorded. So just in the case of some of your partners have missed the webinar, I'll promise to upload the recording after I finish the session. So please do share this information with every single person. Actually, the purpose of today's webinar is to share with you guys what we have achieved in June, and we have done so many things. When I was putting presentation together, actually, I did not realize even myself how busy June was. And also, I will share with you the latest promotions. I will share with you what is the company planning to do for the next few months. And hopefully, after the webinar, you'll be as excited as I am now. And as I promised, I will share with you recordings as well today. Before I start, can you please type in chat window from what country you're from? So just wanted to see what scope we have here today. So we have Norway, New Zealand, Australia, Slovenia, Perth, Australia, UK, Brisbane, Australia. Hello. Perth. Okay, lots of people from Australia here. Then I should have put this webinar in the morning, because, well, in the UK now it's 10 o'clock UK time, and it seems like we only have a few people from UK, so we might as well next time to put Australian time. Sweden. Hi. Oh, great. Excellent. So welcome, guys. All of you amazing. Invite in UK, perfect. Russia, oh, even Russia. In Russia, they actually have now having a webinar with Andre, exactly same time. So we do different streams. They use a different room. Myself here with you guys, go to webinar, and they use different room for Russian speakers. Los Angeles, oh, great. And at 10 a.m. in the morning in US. Oh, wow. Then definitely, Jeffrey, I'm sure you're looking for some news, and that's why you're here. UK, perfect. All right, guys. Well, let's then start. First of all, for those, oh, can you actually see my screen as well? Can you please type if you see my screen? Some of you said no. Some of you said yes. Cannot. Oh, some of you can see screen. Some of you no. Okay, let me do this way. Because when I entered, this room was open, which is quite strange. Okay, let me make myself a presenter. Okay, now you should be able to see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see presentation? No? Yes. Perfect. Yeah, now you should see myself, hear my voice, and see presentation slides. Excellent. Perfect. Now we can start. So, end of the month. For those people who actually don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Mila Serdikova. I'm a Business Development Director of the Global Transnet League UK, Leader Manager in Skyway Invest Group. I'm also a private investor, Skyway shareholder, Master Profit Coach, and my previous experience in sales, business development, and marketing. And that's pretty much what I do in Skyway Invest Group, traveling around the world, working with lots of people, with the partners, do lots of trainings, as well as responsible for a few areas where we're looking for for the best way how we can increase number of partners in our company to make processes much more easier for everyone, as well as increasing the money we are raising through across the English-speaking countries. So that is pretty much my role in the company. I've been actively involved for now 2 years and a few months. And I think from my side, it was really the best decision I could ever make when I decided to quit my corporate work. And I know some of you guys here, you have a different background, you have different, I guess you all at your journey, and some of you, I know personally, it's been some times when you join this business, some of you doing it full-time, some of you do it part-time, but I'm sure every single person in this room today understand who we are, what we do, and you probably noticed from 1 month to another month, we're growing super fast. We having so many amazing people in our teams, it's just unbelievable. I heard such a beautiful story, and I'm just about to finish my tour in Australia. I will be another week. I'm actually today in Adelaide, and just a huge hello from all of you, to all of you from Mary and Rod. We spent with them today pretty much all day at the Adelaide office when we talk about what is the future for Skyway Transport Australia. We talk about the partnership Skyway Invest Group has with the Skyway Australia, and overall we discuss, the plans, and we have lots of, I guess, lots of excitement coming from both sides, because our Skyway Invest Group, we're very happy to work and partner with Rod and Mary. They are amazing people. They have incredible, opportunity here in Australia, and they support Unitsky with his invention, and it's just amazing to spend the day with Rod and Mary. They added massive value, and I'm sure all of you guys know them. Some of you know them quite close. They are always happy to take the part in our conference, to share their journey with our partners, and of course with their reputation, and especially with Rod being involved in so many infrastructure projects, it has provide us lots of credibility. So I want to thank to Rod and Murray. They've been doing an amazing job for supporting Skyway technology, and I'm sure we will hear lots of news, positive news, from what is the future of the Skyway Australia, Skyway Transport Australia. But they asked me to give you, to say hello, and yeah, they're quite pleased to see how fast we're growing, specifically in Australia. And I remember when I met Rod, it was a few years ago at InnoTrans Berlin exhibition. It was the first exhibition when Skyway showcased Unibus. No, it was not Unibus. Unibike. Rod, he mentioned that, well, in one day we will definitely have lots of offices in Australia, and that's exactly what happening now. And that's why myself, I'm here 2 weeks in Australia to work with the partners, but also we have planned so many different conferences, and I guess to being here invited to Adelaide, it's been a great pleasure. So huge thank you. And Rod and Mary want to say hello to you guys. So let's have a look what is this month all been about and what we have achieved. I guess number one, I don't know if you've seen it, but Andrei Khavratov and Armand Murniaks, they've been awarded with National Business Award 2018. Andrei Khavratov win the award as being entrepreneur who provided people opportunity to learn about a private investment. He's been showcased a few times on a national TV in Russia, as well as Andrei planning to have own series based on 8 rules of private investor, and I hope you all know what these rules are. And at each series, he explained why it's important to follow these rules, and he kind of explained each rule much more detail. Plus, I was there with them, and Andrei interviewed top earners in Russia. It was the people who involved in either online marketing or bloggers. And what Andrei was saying, that all these people, they made the fortune. Some of them made the fortune on online business. One guy was who made the fortune because of them investing into cryptocurrencies and everything, but they have no idea how to save their money. And in our case, we have lots of people who are following this rule in Skywinvest Group, and people are more educated compared to those who are millionaires and multimillionaires, but they have no clue, and they don't even understand like the basic rules of private investment. So it's quite important, and Andrei, he's making a huge impact, especially within the Russian-speaking community. He's a very well-known businessman, so that's why he was awarded with this very prestige award. And there were lots of people who've been nominated, and Andrei was among the most successful stories. And Armand Murniak, he also won the award as the best motivational speaker, which was a bit of a surprise for himself. He shared with me that they just call him like 2 days before the event, and they said that he won this award, and Armand was like very surprised and shocked. That's such a big such a big difference when you do this business. You don't actually realize like how many people we work on a daily basis, like how many people are following our footsteps. And this award, I guess, it just a little opportunity from Russian international magazine to say thank you and to appreciate to everything what Andrei Khobratov and Armand Murniak is doing in our company. And I've been invited to the ceremony to support them along with a few other leaders in Skywinvest Group. And it was a great evening. And I can tell you guys, from all the people we had in the room, Andrei and Armand was, they really stand out. There are other businessmen who won different awards, but their stories is really nothing to compare what we do, what we are planning to do. And for those of you who are in a business for some time, I guess you can see yourself, like we are growing super fast, and Skywinvest Group has now own identity, which is very strongly resonate with everyday people, and what we can and what are we offering to people today. It's very unique. And again, being here in Australia, talking to so many people from different parts of Australia, I actually realized that we are making a huge impact. So all of you are also making the huge impact, and that's why our CEO and Armand, our director, had the opportunity to stand out because of all of you guys' support. So that's something very big, and this is the first time in the history of our company where two from our directors been awarded with international business awards. Moving forward, we opened 3 new offices, actually 4 new offices globally. 2 offices in Australia. One is in Gold Coast. You can see there from picture myself and Andrew Hawkes. Actually, he opened office last week, so now it is official. So if you live at Gold Coast, or if you live somewhere next to Gold Coast, please, you're more than welcome to visit our office. You see Skywinvest Group. There, you can find the details about where office located on our website. If you click on the news tab, you will be able to see all the details. Second office been open in Melbourne. Well, it will be open officially from next Monday. It's actually WeWork office, exactly same as like similar office as we have in UK. And I think it's very brilliant idea of having them shared office space where like we come across lots of entrepreneurs. We can do lots of conferences. There's so many things going on at WeWork office, and I think the overall setup is very very suitable to what we do. And we in London just recently upgraded our office. We used to have office in Old Street, and now we moved to Moorgate, which is next to Old Street, but this office is much more bigger. So office in Melbourne open from next week. So again, if you are living in Melbourne, or if you have any partners in Melbourne, now we have own office space. There's going to be some meetings and conferences there on a weekly basis, lots of trainings, and specifically leaders from Melbourne, they wanted to work with the people from different groups. I was actually very surprised to see that on our regional conference, which actually it was not regional, our conference which happened in Melbourne 2 days ago. We had an amazing scope of people. We had, from one hand, guy who's just 17 years old, and for him this is his first experience in network marketing business, and he was so excited about what company can bring to the table. But we also had 83 years old lady who has experience more than 43 years plus in network marketing. And it's such a big contrast, and it's just amazing to, I guess, realize that we today can, offer this opportunity to literally anyone. And when we had a leaders meeting in Melbourne, I heard lots of stories. We have lots of people who has experience in either MLM or entrepreneurship or small business owners, and they all shared their story, and they said that they never seen any business like this where anyone can literally come and earn the money without them putting any money up front, without having like a monthly like purchases and so on and so forth. So we are actually so different, and that's why office in Melbourne was open, because it's a massive opportunity. And I can see that in Australia, overall Australia actually number 2 today in the world. I think first one Kazakhstan, number 2 is Australia in terms of the how much money they managed to raise. So huge well done for all of you guys who live in Australia, because you make a very big impact. And I remember a year ago, Australia was not even, top 20. The first presentation I have done together with Sharon, it was last year, June, if I'm correct. So imagine within the 1 year, we had 2 offices open in Australia, and Australia today number 2 country in the world in terms of the bringing investment to the company. So huge well done, guys. You've really doing a great job. And also we have office in KL, Kuala Lumpur. I haven't seen the office yet. I invited to see office next week, so I'm looking forward. Again, you can find this information on our official website. If you click news tab, you will be able to see the office location. And huge well done for Aaron and Harin and Govin to work together as one team, and they're the one who provide this opportunity to open office for their own country. And I think it's amazing. It's amazing to see slowly Asia started to grow, and we had again amazing news today to share with you. And huge well done, guys, for opening office in KL. I'm sure we're going to see lots of business coming in Australia, in Malaysia, and I'm sure neighborhood countries like Singapore as well as Indonesia, they will use also opportunity to come to Malaysia for regional conferences and for trainings. So huge well done again, Harin, Arun, and Govin, by standing out and actually making it happen for your people in Malaysia. That's pretty much all news in relationship to the new offices. It's another office being opened somewhere in Russia. I'm not sure where exactly, but I heard, I seen the news that, in total we have 4 offices open, and I know 3 of them in English-speaking countries. So another office must have opened somewhere in Russia. But I will check where exactly. Russia growing also quite fast. They opened few offices for the past few months. But hey, I think English-speaking country also doing, extremely good job. And if you compare where we've been, a year ago, it's massive progress. Number 2 is the Genius of Finance. As you know, there is a game which called Genius of Finance. It is the investment and financial business simulator. Someone called this game Monopoly or Cash Flow on Steroids. I like it. And again, we played this game in a few countries. In office in London last week, and the week before, girls played this game, and even I think this week on a weekly basis there is a specific day where anyone from London or from cities next to London can come to the office and play Genius of Finance. It's an amazing game where you can not just learn about some investment and financial literacy, but you can actually see your patterns. What is your relationship with money? What is your relationship with investment? And it's this amazing instrument if you want to become a business coach, or if you want to become a trainer for the game. It's amazing instruments because it allow you to actually analyze people, and you would be able to see what challenges people have, and you would be able to explain using our 8 rules of private investor, using our academy materials, which are finally being translated in English, and design work is done as well. So I cannot wait to see everything uploaded on our website. Yesterday I have received the final draft. Everything is, properly done in English. So I am looking forward to see all updated materials on our website. But this game, which has been amazing, and amount of the positive feedback I hear from game, which is unbelievable. In Russia, they conversion after the game, they converted they play the game as one of the instruments to get people into the business. And after game, usually people are discussing, if they have invested and where. And of course, we all here support the unique Discover technology. So for us, the Genius of Finance game, it's actually amazing instruments, and conversion is almost 90%. Imagine 9 people out of 10 who play the game, they are interested to learn where they can invest the money, or at least they are looking forward to continue play the game, and they're looking forward to learn about investment and financial world. And I think it's amazing tool. So we're not just promoting our company, we're not just raising the funds for Unitsky, but we also playing game and having fun. We actually helping people to understand a very complex topic, and investment is not easy. And I know there are lots of people who are play this game, and they having like aha moments that they can see the patterns, or they can see the mistakes they actually doing in the real life through the game. So I really recommend you to start playing the game in your offices. There are some people who already purchase the game through the back office. We have this, I think, game on offer as well. So you can purchase the game and you can play the game with your friends and family. You can invite them either to your office or to your place. But it's also, the more you play, the better you understand. And I really recommend for anyone who is specifically interested into the coaching side of our business, then use the Genius Finance, get the game for yourself, play a few times, and you will be able to understand much more easier, how to become a coach specifically for this game. We play the game in Gold Coast as well. Next day after we open office, we hold 2 sessions where we play the game with people who specifically wanted to become coaches. We had lots of fun. Promotion game usually lasts around 3 hours, but if you want to play the game properly, it would be like good 5 hours plus. But we done a few games in Gold Coast, and people were quite happy, had a really amazing feedback, and there are some people who shared the aha moments. It was really great to hear how like 3 hours of game can really make people to realize what mistakes they do on the pretty much on the daily lives. Moving forward, another tool which we have today is the Master Profi. How many people are here in the room who already passed the Master Profi training? Can you put plus or say yes if you complete the Master Profi training? So I want to see. Okay. Oh, a lot of people. Amazing. So as you know, we are changing slightly the format how Master Profi will be run from next month onwards. But just to summarize, we had a Master Profi last week, Gold Coast, where we had 100 students plus. It was the biggest, one of the biggest Master Profi we had. And again, people were very keen to spend the 3 days. They learn a lot about the business. They learn a lot about investment. And overall, I can see people who completed the Master Profi in these regions where the Master Profi run. We can see how people are like integrated into the business much more faster. So after Master Profi, they understand how to run the businesses, they understand how to do the presentations, how to handle objections, and overall how to work in our company, who we are and what we do. So the Master Profi being really extremely powerful tool. And from next month onwards, when we're gonna restructure the Master Profi slightly, I'm sure we will see even, even better results. Also, we had a Master Profi in London in June, where Madalina Dimitras and Annette Martisona, they conducted amazing training in UK. I believe it's fourth Master Profi, if I'm right. And again, we had amazing feedback from participants. There were some people who traveled from different countries to attend the Master Profi in London. And overall, people are really get the business. They understand the bigger picture after they attend Master Profi. So if you have not attended yet, I really encourage you to have a look at the next Master Profi and make sure that you are there, because after this Master Profi training, you will be able to understand much more detail what business we are in, and we are not just providing with some theoretical knowledge. We provide you with something which then you can use and implement straight away. And I really like in Gold Coast and overall in Australia, they tend to do the Master Profi and next day they do the conferences. And it actually provides very good opportunity for students who just complete the Master Profi training to use the skills they just learn and invite new people for next day conference. And that's how in Gold Coast on the day one we had we had a 3 days Master Profi course with 100 people, and next day we had a conference. It was Monday night, and we managed to, within the very short period of time, managed to invite more than 150 people. So imagine how powerful the Master Profi training is, and specifically after you just provide the people with all the knowledge and you ask them to come back for the conference, which is scheduled next day. So it's really amazing. It's a good opportunity. We actually had another Master Profi, which I completely forgotten to add to the slides, Master Profi in India, where we also had 100 people plus. And it was the first Master Profi in Goa, where we had myself, we had Armand Murniak, Antonina Kianovska, she was there as well, Dragos from Italy, Harry, and Olga Shintina, of course. So we done 3 days intensive training in India, and I can see that also partners now getting equipped with all knowledge, and slowly, but India now all looking to go back to the track when they can deliver, and there are big plans for India specifically. There's lots of there are hundreds of people, probably like thousands of people in India who wanted to be involved in our company. And as you know, we reopened the market for them very recently, and that's why we had more than 100 students in Master Profi, and again receive amazing feedback, and looking forward to also opening few offices in India for the next few months. So if you have any relationship with India, or if you have your partners in your network from India, it's a really good opportunity now to stand out, because we are specifically looking for people who can translate lots of materials in Hindi. Alex done an amazing job already. Translated some materials from Academy of Private Investor in Hindi. We had a booklet in Hindi, and actually Master Profi also been translated. So myself and Armand, we spoke in English, and we had a beautiful lady there. Her name was something on S. Oh, I don't remember. Sorry, but she translated everything from English to Hindi. And Dragos spoken in Italian, and Hari also translated from Italian to Hindi. So it was amazing experience, and we're looking now to expand. So if you have any partners, or if you have any leaders in India, it's the right time for them to stand out. We want to start doing the webinars, we want to start doing trainings, and overall open office, because for India, network marketing always been, you know, a great opportunity. And unfortunately, there are so many companies in the past who took advantage, and, you know, they lots of businesses, network marketing businesses, failed in India. So we're like with our company, we know that we're here for the long term, very long term. So we can provide the confidence for all these people who previously suffered because they've been involved in some businesses and, you know, pyramids and scams, and stories again I heard during this event was amazing. It was the guy, he's only 18 years old, and he invited 35 people to a master profit. He is the youngest like active entrepreneur I've seen in our company, and his network is you know, a few thousand people already. Again, when you hear the stories, like only then you realize actually that we are making a big difference with our business. We're working with so many people, and as you can see now, we have Master Profi and so many different locations, and overall we have more and more people joining now English speaking from English speaking countries, and soon I'm sure we will open even more offices. Moving forward, our last Master Profi in English with old format will be in Johor. Johor, it's in Malaysia. It will be this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6, 7, and 8 of July next week. Again, I encourage you to, if you have anyone within your network who purchased the Master Profi training, or who are Express consultant or Express manager, and they have the Master Profi as the part of the package, please do tell them to attend the last Master Profi in Malaysia using old format. So this will be the 3 days event, inclusive of meals and accommodations and marketing material, and it will happen next week, where myself, Andrew, and probably Armand also will join us when we will be there to provide trainings and work with the partners. And again, in Malaysia, as you can see, everything is planned so perfectly. So they just opened office last week. Now they have a Master Profi, then they also plan to do the conference. So everything is, you know, slowly, you know, it's planning. It's very important, and I can see there are a few countries who really start taking this very serious on the planning scale, and like, I only encourage you guys to stand out, and today we need as much support as possible, because business is growing super fast and we don't have enough speakers, we don't have enough people who do trainings. So now is the time for anyone who wanted to become a speaker or coach to really stand out and show that you can deliver, show that you can do. We are planning to expand big time in English speaking countries, so opportunity is there. After we done this Master Profi in Malaysia, there's probably will be a few more Master Profi. I'm not sure when we will have a Master Profi in English using new format, but there's going to be one Master Profi in Spain as far as I know, and Galina, correct me if I'm wrong, but also yesterday she shared with us that it will be Master Profi in Spain. As well as I believe in Italy there is also planned one more Master Profi using old format. But for English speaking partners, this Malaysian event will be last event using old format. So make sure that you tell these people, if you have anyone who qualified to attend Master Profi, please do encourage them to come to Malaysia. Okay, and after Malaysia, we have a conference expo in Singapore. It is not on the slides, but please write it down. It's going to be exhibition on Monday, so it's going to be 6, 7, 8. 8 is Sunday, and 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, and 11 of July. It will be exhibition in Singapore, where Skyway Technology will be showcasing technology. I was told that Unibike will be there, plus few 1 to 10 models as well. So if you have not yet been to Minsk, if you have not yet seen a model, I'm invite you to attend the exhibition. You can Google Skyway Expo Singapore, and you will be able to find information about location, and I believe tickets are free of charge. Exhibitions usually they are free anyway. So you can see technology with your own eyes, and also you would be able to see Victor Baburian. He said he also might join this expo. So it will be a good opportunity to talk to also engineers. So if you're engineer, if you have any specific questions related to the technology development, then Singapore exhibition would be a good opportunity for you to see and to talk to them, to engineers, because they will be there. And I think this will be last exhibition before our biggest event of the year, which I will tell you later on. And I haven't heard any news about if we will take any other exhibitions this year apart from Berlin. So this year Skyway will exhibit in Berlin. Actually, I will show you maybe this, so you can take a print screen of this. Can you see it? So these are already old exhibition, Bangkok, Thailand, Indonesia, Emirates, they done. So now we have SITSE Singapore, that's the name of the exhibition, Singapore International Transport and Exhibition, 9-11 July, and then InnoTrans in Berlin. So take the print screen, and these are two last exhibition of this year where technology, where Skyway will showcase the technology. Okay? All right, so shall I go back to slide? Have you managed to take the print screen? Excellent. Going back to slides. So today, Armand Mornieks and Aneta Martinsson have been invited to probably the biggest event ever been held in Skyway Invest Group. Is the conference happening in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. I think it's actually already started because of time difference, a bit confused. What is who and when, what started, what time. But what we heard and the way how this event been promoted is completely different. We have a very big group of professional network marketers who wanted to do the really big business in Vietnam, and the targets, what they wanted to bring, it's just amazing. They projected to put the Vietnam as #1 country in the world in terms of how much money they raise for technology. And today they're supposed to have a conference with the 500 people plus. So it's the biggest conference ever been seen. And I'm looking forward to talk to Armand and Aneta tomorrow to see and so they can share the feelings and emotions, because the conference is massive today, and it's not just people who invited. It's going to be also people from TV and advertisement, newspapers. It's going to be people from the government who also will attend this conference. So it's really, really a big event. And guys who put this conference together, huge thank you and well done. I know you worked extremely hard for putting this conference, and I'm sure it will serve you. I'll have no doubt, but it will be a successful conference. I'm looking forward to hear some feedback how the conference went in Vietnam. This conference is happening today, and tomorrow is the training day. So if you have anyone in Vietnam, then please check the time. Tonight is the conference in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, and tomorrow is the training. And from presenters, we have Armand Mornieks there and Aneta Martinsson. And it's the biggest conference of Skyway Invest Group ever been created. So I'm looking forward. Also, SWIC has a conference in Nigeria. This is the first time. You see, we have so many things which happen for the first time in the company. And this is the first time when African leaders, they actually stand out and they decided to put the conference together. Huge thank you to Kike. She's been putting lots of effort recently, and probably you saw her webinar last week. So we are now slowly but surely we're going to to spread our businesses in African region, and there are lots of potential in Africa. There's countries like Nigeria, Uganda. We have in South Africa a few partners who are now very active. Johannesburg, there's few partners who want to open offices there. So, we're growing super fast. And if before we would have it would have taken some time to do the conference and, organize everything together. Today, I can see that this country is growing super fast. So this conference has been put together by one of the leaders. They done, everything themselves. They done all this printing materials themselves, and it just shows the leadership. It shows that really people want to take the actions and they wanted to share with local public and with locals this opportunity. And we're more than happy to provide support from the corporate. And as far as I know, there is also a master profi which will be run, I believe, in Nigeria very soon, within next month or so. We already have today more than 50 partners who already purchased the packages and who are qualified to pass Master Profi training. So I'm looking forward to hear more news about Master Profi in Nigeria, about the dates and details, because I'm not yet sure when and how and who will be run the events. But what I definitely know that since last month, we see more and more African countries are in our lists. Every month we receive report with the top 20 countries in terms of the country who produced revenue for the company, and Nigeria being on the list, as well as a few other African countries who are not on the top 20, but they never been before noticed until now. And I'm sure conferences like this, which happened recently in Nigeria, will stimulate the growth of the African region. And again, potential is there, massive. There are lots of network marketing companies have their roots and businesses in Africa, and overall the concept which Skyway Invest Group has resonated with so many people, and it doesn't matter where you're from, what country you live, what's your age, what's your background. Every single person who involved in our business can and will be successful. It's only up to you, whatever you take it and at what level you will take this opportunity. But huge well done again, huge well done Kiki and to other leaders who made this conference happen. Huge vandal to all of you guys who put your time and effort to organize the conferences pretty much globally. There are so many other countries where we had small events. So if your country is not on this presentation, don't feel offended. But I know there are so many other countries who also step out this month. Specifically in June, we had a huge exposure globally. Almost every weekend we had multiple conferences, and that's how it should be, and that's how we should grow. And I hope that sooner we're going to reach the stage where every single day we're going to have a different conferences across the globe. This is our targets. So that's pretty much what June looks like. For us, it's been really amazing. Lots of travel been done, lots of conferences, trainings, Genius of Finance. Finally, games have been, printed. There are a few countries who received the games already, and more people who are also ordering games and want specifically to use this game as the instruments to grow the business. So lots of things actually happening in June. It's been very, very active months. And also, Yuniski been traveling quite a lot in June. He spent lots of his time actually in United Emirates, and I know that it was a few trips in Europe related to the project development in Europe as well. But this is something I'm looking forward to hear from them officially before I put this in front of you guys. But so do you know, for you to know, Skyway also been quite busy, and this month I think overall quite quite hectic and quite busy for all of us, but also by doing all these activities, business trainings, conferences, we actually expand. That's how we grow, and that's how we find the new leaders, by going to the cities and talk to local partners. And there are lots of beautiful people we have in our company with such a big heart. So therefore, I have no doubts that after June we will see the rapid growth in our company. But let's now talk about even more exciting stuff, which is the Skyway Invest Group promotions. We have a few promotions in the back office which are run for a few weeks now, but also there are some promotions which I will announce for the first time. Are you excited? Are you excited to hear what is going on in our company, what are promotions we have? Oh, someone said there's a mistake on slide for Vietnam. No, Vietnam is today. So today, 30th of June. No, July. Thank you. Okay. Awesome. Let's go to promotions. Whoops. Okay. As you know, as I'm sure all of you know, we're preparing now for the biggest day of the year, which is ECAFest, which will happen on 4th of August in Minsk. For those of you who don't know, ECAFest only happens once in a year, and this is the day where Unitsky, he opened the door for all investors and partners who supported This is the day where anyone can travel to Belarus, and this is the day where people can see who are the people behind the technology. This is the day when people can hear from Unitsky what are the latest news and what is the future of the Skyway technology will be. And this is the biggest day for us. We're working with Unitsky together now for more than 4 years, and I can tell you every year when we have an ECAFest, the number of people is like increasing rapidly. Last year, the first ECAFest been done 2 years ago, and we only had 200 people, among of which all of them were in Russians, and it was a very small event. I remember at that time only a few hundred people. Last year, we had almost 1,000 people plus, and it was actually quite busy. And this year, we're planning to have more than 5,000 people. There's some some prediction that we can hold only up to 10,000 people. But what I can tell you guys, from only Skyway Invest Group today, we have more than 780 tickets been sold out. So it is so far the biggest event of the year. And also we invite you guys not just attend ECAFest, which is 4th of August, but we also have own conferences, which is Skyway Invest Group conference, and we put them around the dates because every single director, every single leader of the company, they all will be in Minsk. They all want to see how Ecotechnopark developed. Last time, majority of you guys been to ECAFest was exactly last year, and last year we had 1st of July. So you will be surprised to see how today Ecotechnopark look like. You will see new models. If you followed the news, you heard about Unicar, you heard about drone, which supposed to be showcased as well. And Unitsky will make some announcements in relationship to the cryptocurrency they're planning to launch. So it's going to be lots of news, and I'm so excited about the 4th of August. I'm looking forward for this big event. And for those of you who are new to the business, I can tell you ECAFest is the best event of the year when you can invite people to see technology, and these people will be so excited after that they will definitely join the business, and they will definitely, you'll see the rapid growth in your structures. And this would happen with my structure. Last year I had the people who attended ECAFest, and I see these people were so energized. They took the massive actions, because once it's seeing all these videos online, but it's completely different when you see with your own eyes. We all are the co-owners of the technology at the end of the day. So we all are part of this massive movement. So I really encourage you to don't just go to ECAFest yourself. Don't be selfish. Make sure you invite people. And today, I know in Australia, it's we have more than 70 people, 70, are coming from just Australia alone. Imagine. And for them, it's 30 hours plus flight. So for people who are living in Europe, there is no excuses for you not to come and not to bring at least 5-10 people with you, because you will see the massive growth. I can promise you that. And if you don't believe me, then experience, go yourself there, invite the partners with you, and you will see it yourself. But that's not it. So what our plans and our agenda is the 1st of August check-in. So people will arrive on 1st of August. Second and third is going to be not, actually there's a mistake on the slide, not Genius of Finance tournament, is going to be Genius of Finance training. So for those people who wanted to be coaches from Genius of Finance game, they are invited for the 2 days training where Antonina Kianovskaya and other trainers who are qualified trainers will be there, include myself and Armand, and we will be able to work with the groups where we have a people who specifically want to use Genius of Finance as the business instrument. So second and third is a training for those people who want to become Genius of Finance coaches. Fourth, we have EcoFest. Fifth, we have SWIC conference, which is will be the biggest conference. We are aiming to have at least like 2,000-3,000 people from Skyway Invest Group attending this conference. It's going to be translated in English, in Italian, different languages. It is not going to be like myself who will translate from the stage, or also we will have people who are will translate at the same time. So then it's going to be like translation happening at the same time. So it's going to be a conference where you would be able to hear success stories from leaders all over the world. Again, we have people traveling from New Zealand, from Australia, from Canada, from Latin America, from Africa. We have people traveling from all over the Asia and of course Europe. So you will hear lots of inspirations, lots of success stories, and some stories I heard, guys, like they're unbelievable. Like when people are really truly believe in what they do, they can make really massive difference. So I encourage you to have a look at this trip as, entire week, where for one hand, yes, you would be able to, see Unitsky, see technology, you would be able to see actually what business you are, or like where you rather invested your money into, to see and to touch. But from another hand, we're providing you with Skyway Invest Group conferences and trainings for you to be to the next level as well. And when you hear inspirational stories, when you hear the other top leaders' secrets, how they achieve what they achieve, again, when you leave the Belarus, you will be so energized. And our business, it's so easy. I never seen such an easy business. And today you can, you can talk with 2 minutes with a completely stranger on the street. And if you talk with, like not oversell, if you just tell who we are, what we do, and what is there for people or for that person in the street, there is no chance that person will tell you, no, I'm not interested. Every single person today I talk to, they all are interested. They want to know more. So when you attend these conferences, you really understand, the power of, community. We all different. We have different tools, different skills. And when you hear all the success stories, it's really amazing how you can use some of the instruments like in your own daily life and also improve yourself. And as a result of it, your business will grow much more faster. So the fifth is the SWIC conference. This conference is run by our top leaders, and also Andre will make a few very important announcements about what our plans, what is the future look like for our company, and also he will talk about Crypto Unit, which is another business. I don't know, some of you might heard, some of you might not. But Crypto Units is completely next level. Again, talking to Andre, it's every time it's next level. You think you know everything now until you see him and he take it to the next level. So he will, Andre will make also announcements. What is the future like for Skyway Invest Group? Where we're going with the Skyway projects? What is the next year plans would be? And most importantly, he will talk about a few products which will be launched in our company very, very soon. And the sixth is the seminar Secrets of Success, where it's designed specifically for business people. So we invite all partners and above, consultant managers, top managers, leader managers to attend this seminar, where you will learn from best leaders, what tools they use, how they grow their business, and you will hear lots of inspirational stories. And Seminar Secrets of Success also will be there to celebrate success. We will share with you some data, what we have achieved through the past few years by working in our company, and also it's going to be a celebration, some cocktails and a little party at the end of the day. We work hard, but also want to play hard as well. And it's all about fun. It's all about community. And I cannot wait till August. I'm so excited, and I know I will see all of you guys there. Please make sure that you're not just being selfish. You invite other people with you. Don't come by yourself. Come with your people. You'll see amazing results in your structures. And once you hear that someone coming to you, maybe your friends or family or someone who, in your structure, they come into you and they're looking into your eyes and, saying, what, I really appreciate that you shared this opportunity. You really, really helped me a lot and you changed my life. Like, it's priceless. It's really priceless. I don't think there is, a single person in our company who are like director or who are top manager or who are managers, like people who do the business. We don't have even a single person who do this business just for money. The money in our business is the side effect. It's not the purpose. We have such a beautiful community of people who really want to make a big difference, who want to add the value, who really want to help this world. And by us providing with financial investment education, with the opportunity to be co-owner of the Skyway technology, as well as opportunity to be involved in a massive business, like, it's big. It's really big. So therefore, this event, this entire week, it's so important. I encourage you to go for entire week, because this week will, finish so fast. You would not even, realize. I know some of you have a different situations. Some of you need to apply for visa and so on and so forth. But again, it's not happening every day. We are part of the history. And for those of you who've been to ECOFest last year, you remember we have the museum, Unity has a museum where all our investors' names are there crafted on a ceiling. Like, we are part of the history. We are doing something so big and so grateful. So this opportunity not to be missed. And I always share a success story of Sharon Faithful and Sally Gilbert. When I met them, it was just 4 weeks before ECOFest, and they really liked the idea of, they believe in technology, they really believed in Unity, and they saw the vision. And within next few weeks, they worked so hard to get people to the business to get some extra money so they can use this money and travel to Minsk to see everything themselves. And now both of them are very successful in our company. Both of them have big networks, and they will be able to share their success stories there at the event. But this, for me, it just shows you again, guys, once you're there, once you've seen it, it's completely different level. It's completely different level. And if you have this, doubts in your head, well, I don't have enough money, or I don't know, I need to take the time off from work. I'm not sure, if I will make it. There's a very good saying from Richard Branson: say yes to opportunity, and then you will figure out how. So that's what I encourage you. Say yes to opportunity, because this opportunity will not be there next year. And we don't even know if next year we will have ECOFest. As you know, we are moving so fast through the 15 development stages. We are today in stage number 12 out of 15. So we have only, 3 stages left, and that's it. So we don't even know next year if it's going to be an event like this. We don't know. We don't know what we don't know. So do not miss this opportunity. Go for entire week. You will get yourself educated. You will play the genius of finance. Even if you don't play it 5 times, still I encourage you to go there. We will make sure that we can accommodate as many people as possible to play the game. You just have lots of fun. 4th is ECOFest. 5th is SWEEK conference. Again, everyone is invited for this conference who want to learn about who we are, what we do, what are the latest news. And the 6th of August is our seminar, Secrets of Success, which is designed specifically for people who wanted to be involved or who are involved in the business with us, because we will share success stories, we'll share the secrets how to become more efficient in our business, and the seminar Secrets of Success specifically designed to put your business to a completely different level. And 7th of August, check out if for some reason you want to, or not for some reason, like if after this all days you're exhausted, then I encourage you to take maybe flight on 8th of August if you can, because I know after such a packed week, it's going to be like lots of energy needs to be, recharged, and people actually after EcoFest, when they go back to the country, they, start talking to their partners and to family and to friends, and we can see very huge growth in terms of the regional exposure after events like this. And again, it's happened only once in a year, so don't miss. Now let me share with you Skyway related news, which is one of the promotions which I would like to share with you guys. This is very hot. Like when I heard this and I heard about this promotion a few days ago, I was like, oh my gosh. Are you excited? We should do like, it's coming. This is the biggest promotion so far. We have 34 days before EcoFest. 700 people, only 700 people who will be at EcoFest this year around can take a ride on Unibus or Unicar. Yes, let's read it again. 700 people who will be at EcoFest would have opportunity to take a ride on Unibus or Unicar. How awesome is this? Some of you said like, oh. It's amazing, guys. This has never happened before. That's company offering not just come to EcoFest and just, like being there and seeing it, but we are actually offering tickets for people to come and take a ride. Like this would be the first time in history. It's crazy. I think in our company so many things happen for the first time in the history, where people can experience the ride and completely new technology which hasn't yet been exploded in the different countries. Technology we just get certification a few months ago. Exactly. I can see now in chats people like, oh my gosh, I want to ride. That's huge. That's massive. that is the bomb diggy, Daniel. Yeah. So do you want to know what it's going to take and who will take a ride? And there are some people asking the questions, how much and, what are the terms and conditions? Again, we are people company. So we do lots of things for people because number one, if not people, we would not have a company in the first place. But number two, company raised more than 60 million for the past 4 years, and you need to understand that the power of multilateral investing is massive, and we want to say thank you for all of you guys who've been involved specifically from the business side. So therefore, people who are in a manager position and above will have a ticket completely free of charge. So if you're a manager or above manager, you have 3 tickets to take a ride on a Unicar or Unibus at the 4th of August. I wish we do this, online so I can hear your screams and, your laugh and cheers. I will send it to you form. There's a form which you need to fill in because each ticket will be given for specific person. And because tickets are limited, we also want to make sure that we can facilitate with as many people as possible. So if you are manager and above, you are given completely free right. This is to say thank you for all your hard work, for all your contribution to the company. And I guess this is pretty much it. If we can do this, why not to do it for our people? So people who are managers and above, they're going to get completely free of charge right at the 4th of August. So make sure you put this in your diary. Are you happy about this promotion? Wow, so excited. Thank you. Awesome. Great. Yes, excited. Woohoo. Great moment. Great opportunity. Awesome. That is not it. So for people, if you are not yet managers, so you're not, don't be upset. There is some opportunity for everyone to be involved and take the right. Well, the tickets are limited, but still we have added 2 more promotions to make it like available for as many people as possible. So even if you are not a manager, there is still a way how you can get the tickets to right. So second promotion will be if you are a consultant. So if you're a consultant, include Express Consultant, all what you need to do is you need to make the personal investment of 260 units. Again, you are not buying a ticket to ride. So you as a consultant, you already have some network. Even if you Express Consultant, then whatever that's why you Express Consultant. If you don't have any people, we benchmark by what is called by rank. So you would be given opportunity to also ride in a unicar or unibus, but you need to make a personal investment. So you can buy any package for 260 units. It's one-off. So we're not looking for any installments or any promotional packages. It is one-off payment of 260 units. And then, so you buy in EIPs, so you're not buying a ticket. Again, this is the big difference. So you're not technically buying a ticket, so you're making one-off purchase of 260 units from tomorrow till 25th of July, and you also will be given a ticket to ride at the 4th of July. There's a second promotion. If you today not consultant, let's say if you're agent, so then as soon as you become consultant, that's what you still need to, then you still will be counted as the second promotion. If you will become manager, then tickets will be there for you. But if you're not manager, if you're not consultant, if you're agent, then you need to make sure that you are, once you become a consultant, this is the option for you available. If you are far off from consultant, then there is another promotion, which is the last one for the tickets. If you make 1,000 of the personal investment and higher, you will be, same like for cruise, you're going to be taken into the entering the competition, where first top 100 people will be given tickets for unibus or unicar. Not first, no, it's not like first 100 who make the personal investment of 1,000. So you will see person contribution, we will have a look at your network growth. So in order to enter this competition, it is 1,000 of personal investment, but then you will see the people will compete with each other, same like it was for cruise promotion, that the more people grow the network, the more effort they put, they will be scoring up. And once if you as the promotion grows, if you upgrade yourself, if you went for the higher rank, then you need to have a look for the promotion at the current rank. So if you enter the competition and then after, let's say a few days, you become a manager, then you will still going to get free tickets because you become a manager. Yeah. So the first, the top, top 100 people will get the unibus right, and top 10 people who will be at the top of this competition, they will get a unibus ride as well as the bonus exclusive meeting with the member of multi-level crowd investing department. Yes, we want to do more one-on-ones and people who are winners of the competition. The company also wanted to treat them and have an opportunity to have exclusive meetings with one of the member of multi-level crowd investing department. So these are three main promotions related to ECAFest specifically for those people who wanted to take a ride on Unicar and Unibus. So that's what you need to be doing. Depends where you are, depends what is your title in the company. We have only till 25th of July, so exactly 25 days. And I wish you all the best, and I hope that you guys will take the actions, and we're going to get as many managers as possible because they're free of charge, as many consultants as possible because it's so easy today to become a consultant, and also people who are qualified and like partners and agents who are entering the competition. I wish you success, and I'm sure that we will easily get all the tickets being sold out or been given away, that's more correct term, to our partners. And I'm really looking forward for the ECAFest, and when we're going to take a ride, it's going to be just awesome. So that's promotions related to ECAFest. Our own promotion on the Skyway Invest Group. So for those who attend Secrets to Success, make sure that you purchase your tickets before 1st of July, actually tomorrow. Today is the last day with the old price, which is 120 units. Then the price will change. After it's going to be 250 units. So if you don't want to pay extra 51%, then act today. Make sure that you purchase the tickets for the Secret of Success. And after July 10, the purchase of the tickets webinar will be available only to those who are consultants and above. So this is, again, very important. If you have people who are less than consultants, their partners, partners, agents, or investors, then please make sure that you do tell them about this promotion. It's been extended. Initially, the deadline was 1st of July, but now we extended till 10th of July because of the tickets, and this is something Nitsky proposed just a few days ago. So therefore, we extended our promotions slightly for extra few days just to make sure that we can build in faster. So the Secret of Success price after 1st of July will be 250. If you purchase the tickets before, then it's only 120 units. Also, if you buy actually ticket, like if you want to come for all 7 days, tickets for ECAFest, you need to buy it separately. And again, the prices will change for ECAFest from 1st of July as well. Prices will increase. So if you don't want to pay extra, make sure that you do it before 1st of July. If you want to come for training for tournament, Genius of Finance, as well as to stay at the Seminar of Success, there is another offer which is 170 units. 170 units till 1st of July. 170, and then it covers all events, all activities apart from ECAFest itself. Yeah, and again, after 10th of July, this will be Seminars of Secrets of Success will be available for consultants and above only. So that's pretty much all from promotion side of you. I hope you guys as excited as myself. Check also there are a few other promotions we run in the back office. There are a few things is going on. We updated now some of the parts of our website. So if it's slow, it might be slow for the next few days. But also I want to, I guess, to finish this session, to wishing you, all the best. I'm looking forward to see you at ECAFest, and I'm looking forward to see some of you before ECAFest. Genius of Finance training is going to be amazing training. Going to have lots of fun. Then we go together to ECAFest. Don't forget to book your all accommodations and flights, because again, lots of people are traveling. It's going to be much more expensive to book the hotels after and your travel after. So don't wait till lastminute.com. Make sure that you purchase some tickets now and you're booking your accommodation now. And there are lots of in Minsk, I don't know if you haven't been, it's very popular accommodation, to share accommodation where it's like 4 or 5 star plus, and you can just pre-book at the website without paying anything upfront. So have a look at this option. Usually it's either Expedia or Booking.com, where you can log in and check all the prices and hotels. But that's pretty much all from my side. I'm looking forward to see you guys in Minsk and Belarus for entire week. We're going to have lots of fun. It's going to be the biggest event of the year. Again, make sure that you're not keeping this for yourself. Don't be selfish. Invite people with you. More people you have, the faster your business will grow. And it's all about business. It's not all about business, but it's if you want to grow in our company faster, if you want to make a big difference, and without people, again, we would not have a business. So you need to understand this. The more people we have in our network, the more people we have at the events like this, it will produce more money. So then you need to finish 50 development stages faster. So then we can go for the project development. So we can invest into different projects. And some of you been in the company for like 3 years, and some of you been at the beginning. And you know that it will be amazing to go through all this, 15 stages to finish the technology and then go to different ventures, because that's what this week all it's about, is to provide people with diversification, provide people with the opportunity to be co-owners of the various projects. So I am looking forward for this event. I'm looking forward to see you all guys in Minsk with your partners, with your kids, with, with all your big networks. And we're going to have the biggest conference of the year. It's going to be really, really amazing. So that's all from my side. Hope you enjoyed today's session, and I will post recordings as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks a lot. Looking forward, and I wish you all the best. For some of you, a good day. For some of you, a good night. And looking forward to see you all in Minsk. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.